Today is quite a monumental day. We've now only got space for 4 more individual butterflies in our sample box, which we'll then take back to the UK. We've worked incredibly hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is probably going to be the last proper day of looking for butterflies. Probably, maybe, perhaps. Should we get on with it?
Yeah, okay.
Wish us luck. Right, 1 down, 3 to go. This is a Pteronymia primula for what it's worth. And Theodora's now on the search for another one. There's one here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God. No. Right, on this plant here is a little entomological favourite of mine. It's a bit nerdy. It's a creature called a tree hopper. Now, we don't have that many species of tree hoppers in the UK, so you might be unfamiliar with them. You'll probably be familiar with frog hoppers. They're the kind of creatures that produce that cuckoo spit that we find on plants in the summer. Tree hoppers are quite closely related to them. They've got a rather elaborate pronotum. That's the part of the insect body that's between the head and the abdomen. It covers the thorax. And the diversity of morphologies that we see across the tree hoppers is really incredible. No one really knows what all of that diversity is all about. Incredible. Right, this is the 3rd one. Down 2 to go. Excellent stuff. 3. Right, and just like that, we've just found our penultimate butterfly. That means the game's on, Theodora.
Yeah.
Hey? Who's gonna win?
I'm gonna win.
Not sure about that. Not sure about that.
Benito, it's over there, on your left. Okay. Got it. Go. Do you get? Is it in?
I think so. Oh my God. Right, sorry about that. Took a bit of time to compose myself and check thoroughly, rigorously the ID, but I can confirm that this is our last butterfly. Wow. So this species is called Hyperthyrus mammicus. It's a male, so it could have been looking for a female. The romantic lives of Ethiopian butterflies is quite something, actually, and it all revolves around toxins, the poisons that they rely on to defend themselves against predators. So the males will seek out their favourite flowers and get the toxin from the nectar of those flowers. But what's extra romantic is that they will then, in a bid to try and impress the females, they will then pass some of those toxins along with them in their sperm, in a structure called a spermatophore. So then the female can then herself become toxic. And what's even better is that that female can then transfer some of those toxins to her eggs, so that her children are also defended. Isn't that romantic? But absolutely stunning. I can't quite believe it. It wasn't just the butterflies that made our expedition to Yasuni such a rewarding experience. During our 2-month stay, we also had the privilege of visiting and working with some of the indigenous Waorani communities that are dotted across the national park. The Waorani are one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in the world. They speak their own language and until the 1950s had no contact with the rest of humanity. Many communities today still live deep in the jungle, in complete harmony with nature. But over the past 40 years, others have shifted to living in more permanent settlements in the forest, relying on resources provided by the local oil company and the scientific research station where we were staying. One of the crown jewels of these efforts is this school, which Theodora and I were lucky enough to volunteer at for a couple of days by providing English lessons.
18, 19, 20.
Muy bien!
Muy bien!
But this is a school that's set up by one of the people who works at the research station.
One of them is currently hiding in one of the lockers.
I think you better go. Someone's hiding. I think we better go and find them.
Benito, Benito, go, go, give the ball. No, it was very good though. You can do it, you can do it. No, you can't.
I still haven't seen you get one in Theodora, so that's alright, isn't it?
That's a big lie. I've already gotten like 3 in.
Whoa, really rubbish. Boo. Right, I'm currently in the main library of the school. There's only one permanent teacher at the school. The other teachers consist either of volunteers that come in from elsewhere or from people from the resident oil company and from the scientific research station, which is where we're staying. But yeah, they're really scratching the barrel for funding, considering that we're in the middle of the rainforest. It's a pretty crazy effort these people here have done to put this school together and try and educate these kids a little bit more. But yeah, very much otherworldly.
Ya, gracias,
Muy bien.
profe.
Right, so this is the famous Canopy Tower, 30 meters tall, overlooking the entire Yasuni National Park rainforest. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty intimidating, but the views from the top should be amazing. Whoa! Wow! Just look at that! I've got to say kudos to Theodora, who got ahead of me to film this shot. We're on top of the most biodiverse place on the planet. Views are absolutely spectacular, I have to say. Just look at all those trees, and it's just not just about the number of trees, it's about the diversity. There are more species of tree in this national park than there are in the US and Canada combined, and they provide home to thousands upon thousands of different species of insects, amphibian, hundreds of birds and mammals. But it's worth pointing out that this forest is far from safe. Even though it is a UNESCO national park, one thing that it does have, other than biodiversity, is oil. Billions of dollars worth of it right beneath our feet underground. And that's obviously worth a lot of money for Ecuador's economy. So there's this huge conflict going on in Ecuador at the moment between whether to profit from the vast quantities of oil that exist here in Yasuni or to benefit from the great environmental impacts of keeping this precious place here. It's been an absolute privilege to be able to work and live here these past 2 months. It's been absolutely incredible, and let's hope that in years to come people, biologists and other fortunate people will be able to come here and have the same experience that me and Theodora have, because it really is quite something. It would be a huge tragedy if it was ever to go away. How does it feel to be on top of the rainforest, Theodora?
Amazing. It's been a great experience and a privilege to stay here for the past 7 weeks. I haven't regretted it for a single moment, and I think I'll be quite emotional when we leave, and it's not going to be on camera.
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very glad I'm here. Something is stinging me, I'm sorry. Yes. Benito, thank you for everything, and you have a wasp on your arm.
Okay.
That's now it's gone.